Hello everyone, my name is Vivek Srivastava and I am from ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. In previous video, I have talked about the various data models, and in this lecture, I welcome you all. And in this lecture, I will discuss about the database system architecture, data independence, phases of database design, and database application architecture. So in database application architecture, we have three levels of architecture like single tier, two tier, and three tier. So let's start the PPT. The database system architecture follows a three-level structure: external level, conceptual level, and internal level. As you can see in the diagram, there are three levels. Number one, first user view. This particular level is accessible by user. User can see the database from this point of view. Conceptual or logical level. This defines what data is stored and how it is organized, like which data structure is used for storing the value. Like if we create a table which have employee ID, then employee ID will be stored in integer. We have name, then in name will be stored in varchar, variable characters. So conceptual level defines which type of data is stored and how it is going to be organized. In internal level, that is the third level or physical level, this involves the physical storage of data. For example, in a college management system, external users may see students' record differently than administrators. So this is the three-level architecture of the database system. As you can see in the diagram, there are three levels architecture of college management system. In level one, that is external level, view, library user and account office users can see the roll number, name, address, book number, date of issue, return, these type of data. And in conceptual level, we know the field name along with the type, along with the data type which is going to be used. So for example, if we consider roll number, then roll number will be used as a number. Name will be stored in characters. Address will be stored in characters. Similarly, we can see the different data can be stored in different data containers. In external level, we can see that the type, stored item, and length. So roll number will be stored in bytes, and offset value and type, all the things are given in detail. So there are three level of architecture for every database design. The main objective of the three-level architecture is to provide data independence, because data independence is very important, and the data independence ensures that the changes in one level do not affect the other levels. This is very important thing. There are two types of data independence. Number one is physical data independence, and number two is conceptual data independence. I will discuss each one briefly. So in physical data independence means that changes in physical location of tables or indexes do not affect the conceptual level or external view of the data. This is very important because if we relocate the file, then nothing should be changed at user level. This is relatively easy to achieve, and it is supported by most modern DBMS. Conceptual data independence means that changes in the conceptual schema, like adding or deleting attributes in a tuple, do not affect users' view of the data. So this is very important because data independence gives you the power to view the data according to your level. This is the phase of database design. So phases of database design include: number one, requirement analysis, understanding the need of the user, because we will design the database according to the need of the user. Then conceptual design, creating a high level database structure. It will create a high level of database structure. Then logical design. Design means mapping the conceptual schema to a database schema. This thing is very important because it will map the conceptual schema to a database schema. And last thing is physical design, defining the physical storage and access methods. In physical design, data in relational model is implemented using commercial DBMS like Oracle DB2. So physical design is also important. Now, database application. Database application is a computer program designed to enter, retrieve, and manage information in a database. Example of database applications include customer relationship management, that is CRM, which is very important and commonly used by various companies like Amazon, Flipkart, and accounting applications and e-commerce platforms. Most applications provide a graphical user interface GUI to simplify user interactions. It is up to the developers and what kind of interface the developer is going to provide. Now, there are three types of database application architecture. Number one, single tier architecture. In single tier architecture, the database and application reside on the same machine. The database and the application reside in the single on the same machine because the same machine will be used for both the purposes. It is a centralized implementation of the database application, and application contains both the presentation layer and business logic layer. Second, two-tier architecture. The application and the database are on separate machines, and communication happens through APIs because two-tier architecture provide client and server type architecture. So there must be a connection, there must be an API by which they can communicate and process the information. In application program interface like ODBC and JDBC are used for interaction between client and server. And example of two-tier architecture is desktop application, games, music players, etc. Now, three-tier architecture. In three-tier architecture, there is an additional middle layer for business logic between the application and the database. So this is very important. Three-tier architecture are very common, and it is used for large application and applications that run on World Wide Web, WWW. So this is also a very important architecture. Now we have various questions related to single tier architecture, two-tier architecture, and three-tier architectures. In exams, they ask about the architecture in detail, the difference between different architectures, and a lot of things may be asked during the examination. In further videos, I will cover the additional topics like uh, keys and how to design the database. So keys plays a very important role. ER diagram, entity, what is entity relationship diagram, what are the relationship types. So I will discuss in further lectures. And if you want to further study like in detail, then you can refer these two books, which are very popular in the field of DBMS. One is Koth and one is Nawate. And you will get certainly idea about in detail the idea about the database design. And thank you for your attention, and I hope this session has clarified the concept of database system architecture and application design. So in next video I will cover the further syllabus. Thank you for watching this video.